This application I built from scratch just from my phone, sending voice messages while walking outside. I'm using Openclaw bot already 2 months, which basically works like a full-stack employee. It helps me to code, design, write scripts for my videos, it learns from mistakes, and today I'm gonna show my personal, real workflows which I use in my work and daily life. I set it up on my personal computer in a virtual machine where I can have faster access and powerful GPU, so I can run local AI models for different tasks. But the easiest approach for beginners is to get a Cloud VPS, run the one-line command from Openclaw website, and you are ready. Normally, to use it, you need WhatsApp, Telegram or Discord. Don't worry, onboarding walks you through connecting everything. Let me start with the stuff I use every day. Instagram Carousels. I created a separate Remotion project for this and asked Claude to create a different carousel styles. Then found great templates in the Figma community and fed these screenshots to Claude and it implemented those designs. Now I have a full style library. After this setup, my workflow of creation carousel is very simple. I record voice message where I describe the topic, pick a style from the library and it generates the Remotion code, render it and sends me the images. I download them to the phone, post to Instagram, and when an interesting thought hits me, I just record a voice message to my Openclaw bot in Telegram and it generates the carousel right away. What used to take me an hour with Canva now takes 5 minutes. Same approach with animated captions. I saw content creators use different style combinations like word by word, typewriter, emphasis effects, and I asked Openclaw to research what patterns they use, found the right tools and built the whole system with Remotion. It created strong typization with different categories for different moments like hooks, normal speech, emphasis, call to action, numbers and many others. Each gets its own animations, fonts and timing. Then we built a skill that takes a video, transcribes with Whisper, analyzes every frame visually for better context and picks the right caption type automatically. I was very satisfied with the first iteration, big potential to improve, like adding zoom effects at emphasis moments. I'll make a separate video about my real Remotion workflows, not dummy animations everyone shows. Making content is important for me, but my main activity is software development. Working more than 6 months with Claude, I built strong skills from the years of experience and loaded all my best practices to my Openclaw agents. Now I do everything through voice messages in Telegram, which way much faster.
Hello ChatGPT, how to be rich?
Very rich.
Very rich.
I set up 6 agents: backend, frontend, tester, reviewer, UX designer, and SEO specialist. They work in phases through an orchestration skill. Here I told them to build the one of my apps, Fries, and they started a first meeting. Project manager made the plan, UX designer proposed the layout, and backend developer started backend development. Between phases, they create meetings where I identify issues and fix right there. I keep adding new workflows too, recently created a SEO specialist and additional phase for that. That's exactly what I'm trying to achieve on my way of building a one-person company. You can sit on the sofa or walk outside and just read meeting notes. It's a lot of fun. What else I tried with my team is game development, without any personal experience in that domain. I met a friend and we talked about board games, and he mentioned Catan. I thought that it's a perfect candidate because it's a two-dimensional game without physics, so technically it's a traditional web development, and skills of my team already configured for this. I sent the official Catan website and the task to Openclaw. First try was not bad, but had bugs, so I spent another day to fix them. But during the time I was working in Barcelona, sending only voice messages. The workflow was like, I test the game, found a bug, recorded a message explaining the problem, attached screenshot if needed, and bot fixed it. About 90% done completely by the bot. My part was just finding the bugs and telling what to fix. Now it's a polished app and you can find it on my website, and let's see if you can beat me by finishing the game in less turns than me. And if I can build a full app from my phone while working in Barcelona, why would I sit at my desk all day? The freedom of movement increased a lot. I start something on my desktop with Claude, push to Git, pull it into my Openclaw machine, and keep going from my phone. with voice messages, text, screenshots if needed, whatever's faster. And it doesn't just wait for my comments. I set up cron jobs, scheduled tasks that runs automatically, and every day I receive daily digest with priority tasks, relevant news, and statistics from my apps. You can configure anything. I have other daily jobs like updates in tools I use, new tools on the market matched to my tasks and goals, market trends. I never had enough time to track all of that every day. Now it finds exactly what I need automatically, plus reminders, quick research, task tracking. It's a full daily assistant. After many months with Claude, I already have a lot of strong skills built from my real experience, and since the skill format is the same everywhere, I just copy them to my Openclaw and get the same reliability and expected results. I don't miss good weather anymore, but the real game changer isn't any single thing it builds. This is a feature that actually changed how I work – self-improvement. Every time I correct something, say I don't like how it wrote a script or the design, it doesn't just fix it. It tries to extract the pattern from my correction and updates respectively its own skills. So next time I ask for the same thing, it already knows. So every day, every app, it just gets better and better. It looks like an employee that's actually learning from mistakes. If you want to know more how I set up multi-agent team from scratch, let me know in the comments. But for now, let's see how much everything costs. In yesterday's world, these workflows would be separate subscriptions like Canva, ChatGPT, Grok, Cursor. Now it's all in one place with one subscription. I pay to Claude $200 per month, and the biggest benefit, it has full context about me. My projects, my style, my preferences, combined with self-improvement, it knows my approach better and better every day. And here is what nobody talks about – skills compound. I work every day on different stuff, and when I realize a workflow is repeatable, I immediately pack it into a skill. First time you explain in detail, after that the skills should handle it automatically. Think of skills like functions in programming, when reusable logic wrapped into functions. Same concept, but on the new abstraction level. My advice, keep skills as small as possible, one task for each. If a task is big enough, divide it into smaller ones. And for big workflows, just create an orchestrator skill that calls the small ones in the right sequence. As I mentioned in my previous monthly recap, I'm building a one-person company, and this tool is another proof that it's actually possible. Today I can do all my work from the phone, given tasks via voice. Now I have to explain to my bot how to do the specific things in the right sequence, but the next abstraction level and my goal is completely autonomous agents that create products, generate ideas, do marketing and manage social media. Of course, it's acceptable to have a morning meeting with my agent team to discuss the direction and make edits, but not more. If you want to see how I automate marketing and business side of my one-person company, subscribe and stay tuned for a video about my real remotion workflows. Openclaw, you're hired.